Hello, hello. What I would love to talk about tonight for a minute is something that I learned about recently, and I cannot take credit for it. It is called the Sedona Method, and Hale Dowskin is the person who I heard do a little webinar about it recently. There's also a book that you can read if you're interested in trying some of the methods. But one of them I have been practicing over the past couple of weeks since I learned the technique, and it is probably one of the best things that I have found to get me to move over or past something that's bothering me. So basically, the way that this one specific method works is you think about two extremes of something that you're having trouble with. So, for example, perhaps I was having trouble really accepting that, I want money to come into my life, that I want abundance and wealth, and it was really giving me a lot of anxiety and I was having trouble moving past it. So what you do is you take a minute and you really feel into the extreme of complete lack of having no money, of just feeling like there's nothing that you can do to make money, as extreme as you can get on that side, and you just welcome it and accept it the best that you can. And then you take a breath and you go to the other extreme where you really feel into having so much money you don't even know what to do with it. You feel completely comfortable with it. You know that you're successful and you know that you're going to do good things with your money to help as many people as you can. And then you go back to the negative and you keep going back and forth, usually like 3 to 5 times. And what you should notice as you're welcoming it, and one thing that Hale always says is just welcome it as best you can. So as you're on either extreme, just welcome it as best you can. You could even say that to yourself in your head or out loud as you're doing it and before you move to the next one. So after a few times, what you'll notice is the negative feelings, the anxiety and whatever you're feeling in the negative actually starts to disappear a little bit, and you sort of shift more towards the positive. And it's really cool. And there is a book, like I said, so if you want more information on it, I'm sure he has a website as well. You can probably look up some audios on how to do it. He's a really good guide for it. But like I said, what you're doing is you're accepting both the complete negative extreme and the positive extreme, and you're really giving yourself a minute to feel into it and go back and forth. And it's just amazing how quickly the negative disappears and you can basically move on. And I've had to go back to do a couple things more than once, but mostly it's just, as soon as I do it, I can sort of move forward. So I would invite you to try that if you're interested in the future, and I will talk to you later.